It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Thursday, the 6th of March. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather will be sunny today and dry. We'll see a warming trend beginning tomorrow. And then over the weekend, we'll deal with some rain at times and a more meaningful system due in here toward the end of next week or that following weekend. So a lot of new data in the house. Let's take a look at it together. This is the upper air look early this morning. Very wavy, high-amplitude pattern. We have the big trough over the eastern states. That's delivered the cold air you feel this morning. And a new trough coming into the western states. But Alabama in between systems, so we are dry. The sky is finally cleared. The wind is not quite gone calm, which means that most spots are above freezing this morning, although we do note that Jasper has dropped down to 30. A lot of mid-30s for North Alabama. Haleyville 33, Cullman 34, Huntsville 35, Birmingham at 39. We have low and mid-40s down there for the southern half of the state. We'll check the watch warning map around the nation. Still some wind advisories for the eastern states with that departing system. And with the new system out west, winter storm warnings in effect for parts of Wyoming, Nebraska, Colorado, Utah, Nevada. And we'll keep an eye on that as it will be bringing some rain in here over the weekend. So here's the severe weather outlook today. No severe storms expected. Maybe some thunder with the system out west. Tomorrow, maybe a couple of areas in Texas and New Mexico, Arizona getting some thunder. And then on day 3, we note that the Storm Prediction Center has introduced a low-end marginal risk of severe storms for parts of East Texas, Louisiana, South Mississippi, and the southwestern corner of Alabama. And this would include Mobile, Baldwin, Escambia, parts of Monroe, Clark, and Washington counties. But again, this is nothing like the system we dealt with night before last. This is a very low-end threat. There might be some thunder, maybe a storm with gusty winds. But again, this is nothing like the system we dealt with earlier this week. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days, and the bulk of this will be over the weekend. Rain amounts for most of the state somewhere in the vicinity of 1/2 to 1 inch. So let's take a look at the incoming system. Model fans. This is the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 3 o'clock. We have the trough moving off the Atlantic coast, the new trough in the western states, ridging in between. Classic high-amplitude March weather pattern. And down below that, of course, we're in between systems. The sky will be sunny today. Still, temperatures well below average for the northern half of the state. Highs will be in the 50s there. Low 60s for South Alabama. But again, the wind much calmer today and the sun out in full force. This is tomorrow. And again, many spots will be in the 30s, and it's conceivable there might be a couple of spots near freezing over North Alabama. But a nice warm-up. The sky will be sunny. Highs will be in the 60s. Maybe some low 70s in South Alabama. But then on Saturday, the clouds come back and we'll have some rain to deal with. And a weak surface low is near Longview, Texas. And again, Saturday morning could be dry, but rain will likely begin to move in here at some point Saturday afternoon. And then Saturday night, that weak surface low is located near Grove Hill, 1,005 millibars. And again, this is not a severe weather setup. Could there be a strong storm near the Gulf Coast? Yes, but again, this is just basically good old-fashioned rain for most of the state. And then on Sunday, that surface low is near Myrtle Beach, or not Myrtle Beach, but down toward Hilton Head, South Carolina, Savannah, Georgia. And the bulk of the rain gone, but there still could be some wraparound rain on Sunday afternoon. So at the moment, it looks like the most widespread rain this weekend, Saturday night into Sunday morning. And Sunday, temperatures upper 50s and low 60s, a bit on the cool side. But Saturday, we'll see upper 60s and low 70s. So Monday, it's all gone. The day will be sunny. Highs Monday should be in the 60s. Tuesday, a beautiful day. Sunny with highs in the 70s. Then Wednesday, a little weak feature will be approaching. Wednesday looks dry. That could bring some light rain in here Wednesday night. And then on Thursday, that feature is on to the east, and the rain is off to the east. So, again, Monday, Tuesday, beautiful. Maybe a little light rain Wednesday night or Thursday. But the next really meaningful system is this one. And this is Saturday, March the 15th. And it looks a lot like the one we just dealt with, quite frankly. Down below that, the GFS depicting, again, a very deep surface low, very similar to the one we saw earlier this week. That's northeast of Kansas City. And heavy snow north and west of the surface low, and then a band of strong to severe storms south and east of the surface low. And the European, pretty similar, although it's got the primary surface low near the Canadian border, up there in extreme northern Minnesota. So again, pretty good agreement here, but understand this is 9 days out, and this could all change. But again, this is Saturday, March 15th. So that day, if this works out, would be very windy and potentially stormy if the air can be unstable. But at 9 days out, there is absolutely no way to be specific, and this could easily change. Just something to watch for now. And systems like this, again, are very routine for March and April. So here's a look at rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European ensemble. The mean, about 2.5 inches between now and the 21st of March. Temperatures off the NBM, National Blend of Models. Pretty cool today with 55. Mid to upper 60s tomorrow and Saturday. Upper 50s Sunday. But then we bounce back with highs in the 70s for much of next week. And the latest long-range guidance, this is for March 13th through March 19th. And if this works out, temperatures will be above average. All right, let's look back at the wind event back on Tuesday. Gradient winds. And you know what's been flying here? I loved looking at some of these photographs and videos. And check this out. Whoa! That thing looks like a tumbleweed. Where that thing stops, we have no earthly idea. And notice the timestamp, that was at 2:30 that afternoon. This is gradient wind blowing these state birds around. That one wrapping around a power pole there. But that's just a sign of the wind we had back on Tuesday. I thought this was interesting. Now, this is not a trampoline here. It's a porta potties all of a sudden showed up out there on the street in front of somebody's house. They have no idea where that thing came from. And this reminds me of that classic video from, I think this was 2018 in Colorado. Whoa! You wouldn't want to be in that porta potty. And the second one starts to go flying here. Wow. And that was a dust devil involved in that. But a gorgeous sunset last night. Wow, the clouds over North Alabama started to move out right as the sun was setting, making for just a gorgeous scene back in the western sky. All right, today we are going to be in Decatur, Banks Cadell Elementary School, and then Hoover at South Shades Crest Elementary School. Tomorrow, Hoover again, got Green Valley Elementary. And then after that, I'll be in Homewood at the Trinity CDC, the Child Development Center, the little ones. And hey, Saturday, it's a book signing. We are in Hamilton, Marion County at Bevel State. We're going to be there between 9:30 and 11:30. And if you've never been to one of these, we take a lot of pictures. We have a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool stuff, not just books, but also the weather shirts from Crest Publishers. So don't miss it. This is part of the Marion County Outdoor and Garden Expo. And I'll be speaking, by the way, at noon, doing a little storm spotting session and some weather safety. But again, the book event, Bevel State, Hamilton, Marion County, Saturday from 9:30 until 11:30. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.